Tropical Storm 4W, dubbed Dante by the Philippines, formed last night, and it is currently located at 7.1 degrees north and 133.4 degrees east. As of 9 p.m. Philippines time, it is a tropical storm with winds of 45 miles per hour on our estimates and a pressure of 998 millibars. It's currently moving 8 miles per hour to the west-northwest. There is no CDPS stage rating at this time, as it is not expected to make landfall in the Philippines. Taking a look at the latest wind field, maximum winds extend outward up to 120 nautical miles to the southwest of the center due to a very lopsided storm. Here is the current distances in miles and in kilometers. From Palau, it is 88 miles or 141 kilometers. From Davao City, it is 549 miles or 883 kilometers. And from Manila, it is 985 miles or 1,585 kilometers away. There are currently no watches and warnings in effect at this time, but that could change as tropical storm force winds are possible on some of the coastal areas. Again, 45 mile per hour sustained winds. By our estimates, the ADT estimation is just behind at 40 miles per hour, and the Joint Typhoon Warning Center is well behind at 35 miles an hour. Taking a look at the latest forecast, again, tropical storm force winds could brush the coast of some of these areas. Tropical storm conditions are mainly expected to remain offshore, however. It is expected to continue to the moving to the northwest before becoming a typhoon offshore, and it is expected to curve to the northeast in about 4 to 5 days. Sea surface temperatures right now are continuing to warm up with a 30-degree isotherm in its path. 30 degrees Celsius temperatures are possible, and it could exceed 30 degrees Celsius, as we'll see in a minute in the multi-model diagnostics comparison. Maximum winds are expected to mainly remain offshore again, but the HWRF model does show gusty winds possibly brushing the coast. Heavy rainfall is the main threat with this storm on land, with some areas seeing 8 to 16 inches of rainfall along the coast. Multi-model diagnostics comparison indicates that it is expected to remain a tropical storm or a weak typhoon, and it is in, again, deep layer shear is expected to remain moderate throughout its whole life, ranging between 10 to 30 knots of deep layer shear. Again, sea surface temperatures are over 30 degrees Celsius, with one model indicating sea surface temperatures as high as 32 degrees Celsius in its path, and the mid-level relative humidity will remain moist, which will allow for some strengthening of this tropical storm, possibly into a typhoon as it continues to the northwest, paralleling the Philippines coast. Looking at the latest satellite imagery, on infrared, convective blowups are occurring to the south of the center. This could eventually turn to the north of the center, which will likely signify the beginning of more strengthening. And here is the latest water vapor imagery, a very moist environment with good convection blowups onto the south of the center. However, there's not much convective activity to the north of the center as noted here. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the latest updates.